The Power of Silence, a Journey of Meditation and Inner Peace, Buddha's Teachings. The Buddha always reminded his disciples that our words can be very powerful. He said that the human tongue is like the sharpest knife in the world. He also said that the most dangerous weapon is our words. Although they do not cause physical harm, our word can hurt others mentally. Our words can be a source of strength, but if we do not know when, where, and how much to speak, they become a weakness. Today we will explore a story about the importance of keeping silence and how it can change your life. This story will help you understand more about the power of silence. Once upon a time in India, there was a famous monk who lived deep in a quiet forest far from the noise of the world. He was a deep meditator and well known throughout India. One day a king came and said, "Noble monk, I always feel tired, angry, and troubled. My mind is very chaotic. Although I have everything, wealth, fame, and all the luxuries one could desire, I lack inner peace. Noble monk, please help me eliminate this chaotic mind." The monk said he had kept the answer within himself, but had never explored it. "I want to conduct an experiment. Would you like to participate? After this experiment, your life will no longer be tumultuous and anxious." The king felt very distressed upon hearing this, but he still asked the monk what he needed to do. The monk replied gently, "For the next 15 days, you will live in my monastery and live like an ordinary person. During these 15 days, you will sit alone, keep silent, and speak as little as possible." The king agreed to the monk's plan. On the first day, he noticed that his mind was more restless than usual. Many questions and thoughts arose and he felt uncomfortable. He truly wanted to talk, but he restrained that desire and remained silent, just sitting still. However, when night fell, he began to feel a peace and happiness that he did not expect. This experience puzzled him because he could not fathom how his chaotic mind was gradually fading away. He continued to spend time alone, observing nature, leaves, and birds. For the first time, he truly appreciated the beauty of the world around him. He could observe and connect with that world. 10 days passed, and all the anxiety and chaos within him gradually dissolved. On the 12th day, he found himself sinking into deep meditation as his eyes closed automatically. After spending the last 3 days in deep meditation, he approached the monk and said, "Noble monk, I have discovered the reason my mind is so restless." He explained, "I realize that I often talk too much and waste energy thinking negatively about others. This excessive talking and negative thinking wastes my time and confuses my mind. The result of this behavior is that I cannot perform my tasks effectively, and I begin to fail at everything. Continuous failures make me increasingly sad and irritable. It continues to negatively affect my life. However, these 15 days were a transformative experience. Now, I feel like I am truly living life the right way and realize that I have lived incorrectly in the past. I also understand that we do not need to force meditation. It occurs naturally." The monk spoke softly, "Not only you, many people in the world talk too much. Nowadays, many people use words to hurt others, and this excessive talking continues to create problems in their lives." The monk shared with the king the importance of keeping silence and told a story about a disciple who once asked the Buddha, "Why do you often remain silent?" The Buddha replied, "I keep silent to delve deep into myself. Silence is the first step to truly understanding oneself. Without silence, self-exploration is impossible." The monk continued, "It's not just you. Many people talk too much. Many issues could be avoided if people kept silent. Someone who understands the value of silence can be peaceful even in crowded places. Being alone can feel like paradise, while the presence of others can sometimes make us feel uncomfortable. Most importantly, it is essential to begin by seeking peace within oneself and embracing silence. Invite your thoughts to pause. If you wake up feeling confused by the presence of others, close your eyes and reconnect with yourself. You will feel a freshness within as life begins from there, not from others. When no one else can take you inward, you must do it yourself. Therefore, look within, for you are the master of your inner life. That is where life begins and where happiness is born. When you look inward, you will touch the depths of life and even feel the movement of death. This inner journey is like observing your life go through ups and downs, like the sun rising and setting. Every time you take this inner journey and return, you will feel renewed. It is like the cool feeling after a refreshing bath. Similarly, when someone takes time to be silent and reflect on their thoughts, they often feel more peaceful and happy. Then, when you truly connect with your inner self, speaking does not confuse your mind. Instead, there is always a sense of inner peace. You can talk while still maintaining a connection with your inner self. You can use words without losing your inner peace. When you do this, your words will carry a wonderful quality like music and everything will blend and harmonize. Such a way of speaking will deeply touch the souls of others. When you maintain inner silence, You begin to access a powerful inner strength and free yourself from social pressures. You will find special joy in life, similar to the joy of those pursuing their passions. Your face will radiate a new light, and your eyes will sparkle with a special brightness as you immerse yourself in the ocean of endless peace. You may realize that talking too much does not bring peace to your soul. On the contrary, it makes it difficult to control thoughts and maintain focus. Those who talk too much often struggle to concentrate on a task, and thus they cannot devote their full attention to their goals and often miss insights into the true meaning of life, making it harder to achieve their aspirations. Furthermore, you may notice that those who talk too much are sometimes mocked by others, while those who speak less earn respect from others, as people often pay attention to what a quiet person says and trust their promises. An anxious soul often struggles to succeed because they lack genuine interest in their work. True wisdom lies in knowing when, where, and what to say. Those who develop this skill often succeed in many situations. A quiet person often becomes the center of attention and frequently succeeds in various fields. When observing the characteristics of great people, we see that they use fewer words carefully, considering what they say, and this contributes to their success. Conversely, many who talk excessively often turn to dishonesty and spread negativity about others, harming relationships and reputations. Therefore, those around them often avoid them. In the classical texts of many cultures, they often speak about how our words reflect our beliefs and values. Silence helps us become more patient, more mindful, and meditation can help us understand ourselves better. Therefore, you should spend at least 20 minutes each day being alone and enjoy the positive changes in your life. If you feel inspired by this story, please hit the like button to support us, share it with your friends, and leave your thoughts below, along with any meditation stories you would like to hear next. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next moments of inspiration and peace. Your interactions are a source of motivation for our journey. Thank you for accompanying us on the path of wisdom and enlightenment.